All right, I want to talk to you about the movie Elysium. I went and I watched it, and it was an awesome movie. But I hear people saying, "Oh, they like it," and or they hate it, or it wasn't their cup of tea. I don't know. But the stupid statements that I hear is like, "Oh, if District 9 wasn't out before this, it would have been a brilliant movie." What the hell does that mean? It doesn't make any sense to me. Uh, the guy does District 9. You love District 9. Here's Elysium. But you wanted him to automatically change his style? I mean, the movie got made on the concept art that this guy showed Sony executives, and they're like, make this movie. Here's 130 million bucks. Make it. Um, which funny thing though, they actually wanted Eminem to be the main protagonist. See how that would have went. But luckily Eminem was dumb enough to say, "Oh, I want it in Detroit." Yeah, fuck you guy. I mean, yeah, it's a movie. They're gonna do it where they're gonna do it. All right. I'm tired of these goddamn actors always asking for shit. Just fucking act. You get paid more than supposed to. God damn it, fucking actors. Anyways, uh, yeah, that's a couple of statements I hear. I mean, if you don't like Elysium, that is fine. Just say it's not my cup of tea. That's fine. Don't go into the details because I can probably slap you in the face with them. Uh, I've been reading these stupid articles. I don't know why I read these articles, but this one guy, I don't even understand what the fuck he was talking about. He was saying something that you're trying to write this article horribly written. I'm not going to tell you his name or the article. You're not going to give him any hits. Trust me, it is horribly, it's terribly written. All right, but he went on to go and say something like science fiction is I guess split up into two, which actually it's split up into many different genres, but whatever, right? And the science fiction is supposed to be about um, technology that doesn't exist, like robots or like aliens and things that don't exist in our modern world. And there is enough evidence to prove that this is wrong. Because, uh, growing up, what my brother had told me was that science fiction is not about technology. It's not about the robots. It's not about the lightsaber. You know, it is about um, society. It is about issues of our time. Look at Star Trek. Star Trek was not about the spaceships and the phaser beam, whatever the hell it's called, or the telecommunicators. It was about this philosophy. It, it it's actually about this philosophy of what's going on in this world. Um, they would go and explore these different worlds, and things would happen. You know, uh, different of ideological things going on, and trying to see the world in a different space, a different idea. Kind of like Twilight Zone meets whatever. This. So let's talk about Elysium, right? Or no. Let's talk about District 9, because when people say, District 9 was not around, Elysium would have been a brilliant masterpiece. I don't understand that statement, because District 9 is exactly the same as Elysium. I mean, not in plot, but in themes. You look at, you know, where this guy comes from, the director, uh, his statement about just how, life is, the way you see the slums in District 9, that's exactly everywhere now in Elysium. That's exactly how Earth is in Elysium, you know. So, in District 9, it's about oppression. And, one guy who is the oppressor to go into the oppressed. It wasn't about the technology, the weapons. I mean, it was cool when he got the weapons and started blowing people up, and the gore is still there. It's in Elysium as well. But in Elysium, Uh, Another thing I hear is that the theme hits you over the head with it. That's what they say. Oh, it's in your face. This theme about universal health care and blah blah blah. So it's not hitting over your head. It's an emotional response. That's what you're feeling. It's an emotional response, whether you like it or not. It is an emotional response to get you. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just an emotional response. That's what art is supposed to do. I don't know if you knew that. It's supposed to do that. It's supposed to make you feel something. Uh, it's not treating you like an idiot. It's not you know trying to be smart. It is trying to show you something. Because a lot of people, they see uh, their perspective in a certain way, and if you ever somehow rearrange what their perspective in a different way, and they see it, they can probably see how fucking stupid they are. Um, and so this movie is not supposed to change lives or anything like that. What in many cases, this movie all it would ever do is just inspire, other people to make a movie like that. Science fiction. This movie proves that science fiction is still out there and alive. It's not about technology. It is not about the exoskeleton that gets put in. Oh, spoiler alert! If you didn't see the damn trailer or the damn poster with Matt Damon with the goddamn exoskeleton, it is about you know Elysium, immigration, all that stuff. This ain't a spoiler that I'm about to tell you, but there was like this one little, I guess, small story in that in Elysium, right in the very beginning, where this you see this little kid, this girl, with crutches and she can't walk, and they're in this. She's with her mother, and they're getting fake IDs, and they're being thrown into like this space pods, and they're going to fly and get into Elysium. Uh, you know, in that way, they're showing like illegal immigration. Crossing Mexicans uh, across the border. Actually, the first language you hear is Spanish, which kind of roots that into what you know the message is trying to get in there. And you know, three of the ships get blown down. Spoiler alert! You didn't see the trailer. It's in the trailer. Fucking trailers show you everything nowadays. So why are you getting mad at me about the spoiler alert? All right, I'll probably put a thing that says spoiler on the thing, and you won't worry about it. All right. So if you're still listening, because you have to watch the damn thing without knowing anything, I don't know why you saw the trailer then. All right. But anyways, yeah. So the last ship uh, maneuvers out of the way, which kind of like freaked me out because I thought Elysium had like its own defenses, but uh, I'll get to you. You'll watch that later. But the ship gets into Elysium, and you know they have Homeland Security ready to rile up everybody, except for the mom is holding her daughter, and she is booking it to the first house because what she wants to do is get to that medical bay. She puts her in the medical bay, and you have to have the fake ID imprinted into your DNA, so the machine would know that she's a citizen, even though technically she's not. And she gets healed right before the robot police comes in and takes them away and deports them. And I thought, man, that was like one of the you know they might have been like deported them back, but she fucking did that for her child. And it's about technology. uh in that case, it is, what do we do with technology? What is the point of years of medical research when people can't even afford that? I thought we were supposed to heal people. I thought a doctor is supposed to save people's lives, but not if you don't have money. Yay. Jump cut. Okay. I had to edit that in. Sorry. People ringing the doorbell. Whatever. It's my business. Leave me alone. Okay. What was I talking about? Elysium, exoskeleton, uh, mother saving her daughter, which is actually foreshadowed because it's going to happen again. Spoiler alert! You know what's going to happen. As soon as you see it, you know what's going to happen. So don't get mad at me. So, yeah. I don't understand why you wouldn't like Elysium. It is a great movie. The main protagonist from District 9 is in Elysium, and he's like a fucking badass villain. That guy, they need to give him more roles, damn it. More movie roles. Stop giving everything to Will Smith. Alright. So, case in point, Elysium's a good movie. Good science fiction movie. It might be, I don't know, be more violent as District 9. Is it Neil Blomkamp? That guy, man, that guy has a awesome vision. Great with CGI. If that other guy wasn't doing Judge Dredd, I would like this director to do Judge Dredd. But that being said, yeah, if you don't like Elysium, that is fine. Just say you don't like Elysium. Not as good as District 9. I don't understand that statement. It is the stupidest statement I ever heard. That's like saying, oh, Mozart's Symphony Number 10, whatever he made. I don't know. It's like if he didn't do Symphony Number 1, it would be all right. But it's okay. It's the stupidest statement ever. You expect this guy to change his style? You know, a lot of people have a certain theme in their work. Let's look at a science fiction writer, Philip K. Dick. You know, the guy who did Blade Runner. Although it's not Blade Runner, and Blade Runner is a better movie than the book. Dream of Electric Sheep. Yeah, that's what I say. It's a better book. And he also did Total Recall, although it's not really called Total Recall. It's something else, and it's a completely different story, for the most part. But, you know, that guy, his work is mainly, you know, based on the fact that he was paranoid. Really paranoid. The fact that you don't know who you are. You don't know if your life is real, you know. Like Total Recall, you know, you don't know that you're really a sleeper agent and you have a whole different life, you know, and now it's all coming apart and like you're like, is this mistaken identity? Who am I? Blah, blah, blah. You find out who you are. Yeah. And so, yeah, and that theme, this guy's theme is, Neil Blomkamp's theme, you know, is really about, you know, poverty, oppression, all this stuff, you know. Who knows what this guy has seen, you know, growing up in Johannesburg, you know, or wherever he was growing up. But, you know, he's probably seen some shit. And, you know, he takes that and he, you know, vomits it out into art. You know, and you expect him to change his visual style? The stories he's gonna write? What do you expect? Everyone expects like I don't know, some fantastic science fiction. Science fiction is still out there. And it's not about technology. Star Wars was not about lightsabers and blasters. It was about, you know, it was about oppression, about dictatorship, you know. These Ronin, you know, samurai Jedi Knights, you know, about religion, all this other stuff. Look at Starship Troopers, you know. Starship Troopers was not about, you know, guys in mecha suits killing big ass roaches. It's not about that. It was about, you know, a political essay about military tradition, you know, where we might go, you know, and that. But, you know, you don't have to listen to me. I don't know why you clicked the video to begin with. Whatever. Go watch Elysium. It's good. You don't like Elysium? Go watch Pacific Rim. It's alright. You know? Anyways. That's all I gotta say.